Hey there, welcome back. Today's episode is about who is this guy? What is he talking about? Who am I? See, I was born in March 1990 in a town close to Berlin in Germany. Me and my bigger brother got raised by my mom, who was a caretaker for children, and my dad, who was a caretaker too for senior citizen. So born into this world with all the social tendencies and the love, I remember I still was the cheeky one. On a family party, I was missing for the family picture. When they found me, I was busy spreading sugar onto everybody's seat at the family dinner tables. I was trying to sweeten up things a little. Now, my auntie told me that story, but I can tell I'm still the person who brings sugar to a party. In primary school, I was the clown for everybody. If my teachers hear the words Karl Vetter, they will start laughing, but they will also start shaking their heads. In secondary school, I pulled together with a couple of guys from my childhood and a couple of guys that I met along the road. I started to grow interest in graffiti, rap, and girls. Inspired by the whole hype that came over from the US, it didn't take long for me to climb up on stages thinking I was a rapper too. I soon would build a little studio into that small room that I had at my parents' place. Now, producing music was only the door opener into a world filled with violence, filled with drug abuse, filled with alcohol abuse, and many, many other very dark things. I lived in that kind of system for 5 years, age 15 to age 20. And I can tell some of the things I have seen, I don't wish onto anybody. Now, through the contact with my first mentor in Hamburg, I got interested in self-development, in growing rich. I started reading books about it and went to seminars and tried to spend as much time with my mentor as possible. In 2011, me and a friend, whom I called brother, went to Australia on a work and holiday year. This year changed my life forever. In just one day, I quit smoking and stopped drinking spirits. I met my first personal life coach in Australia, and that changed the previous dream of becoming a teacher and gave it a whole new face. I went back to Germany and made my license as a psychological advisor or life coach 8 months earlier than the normal regular study times. I soon started having sessions with people, helping them setting goals or handling crisis. I got interested in disciplined sports, which are now a big part of my programs. I created and developed goal-setting courses and started a company called Kids Coaching, where I taught kids how to dream again, how to be passionate. I worked in sales just to learn how to approach a customer and how to communicate with them. I worked in service for one of the biggest developers of mobile phones on this planet just to learn how to communicate, speak properly, and how to serve. I then, in 2013, started traveling North America, where I am now, and I went to Vancouver. I started a small construction company, which by the help of a couple of people turned out to be very successful. At the moment, I'm in northern Alberta, Canada. And here in a small city, I find the peace to write my first book and to contribute to a small speakers club by Toastmasters. I have a vision to touch more than 5 million people in my lifetime. And I can tell I'm doing great so far. I'm really, really doing great. Now, this is a little bit about myself. There's much more to my life, but these are the key facts. If you have any questions, just send me a mail. Until then, let's start change. Let's get some growing going.